Hi guys, welcome back to another Maple Hospital video. Today we are doing a tutorial on how to be a nurse in Maple. Now this might be pretty straightforward for some of you, but the newer players and those of us who just are a little slower to catch on, this is going to be just for you. If this tutorial helps you in any way, shape or form, please let me know in the comments. Now first things first, to become a nurse in Maple Hospital you need to select it as your role. To do that, if you've already joined the game, you can go over to the right side of your screen and there's going to be a profile button. You click on that, then you click role, and then there will be nurse. Now, if you haven't joined the game and you're just in the waiting screen, there's going to be a bunch of roles on your screen and one of them will be nurse. You can click that there. Once you're loaded in and you're a nurse, you can make sure you're wearing your scrubs. This isn't detrimental if you don't have them on, but it is a good thing to do for roleplay factors. You can do that by going to profile and then avatar. And by clicking Maple, it just has all the pre-selected Maple scrubs and it's easy to go through. As you can see, this one's nurse, and then I just exit. Easy as that. The next thing is you might see there is a bunch of NPC patients here. This is going to be the case for most servers. Although there will be real people roleplaying, it is easy to start off with an NPC to get the hang of things. Tyler over here has already checked in, and we're going to run up to him and we're going to press E to claim him, or tap your screen if you're on the iPad. First things first, Tyler, you need to grab a wheelchair. You can do that by either A, running over here and grabbing a wheelchair, or B, you can go to Tools, which is the third button on the right, and you can either scroll or you can go to the search button, you can search up wheelchair, and it will be there. Now it is in your inventory, you can run back. If you've lost your taskbar, it's the fourth button down. You can run up to him, you don't have to click anything, he will just sit down. And then you're going to want to take him to wherever it tells you to take them. So Tyler here wants to go to the ER, so we're going to find that on the map. As you can see, this door leads us to the emergency room. And then we walk through here and then we take a right, and there it is. Now, we're going to read the EMT note. Yep, I don't really care about any of that, but you can read it if you'd like. And then the first thing, every single time, you're going to have to grab a patient gown from the supply room. Now, if you're in the ER, you're going to want to run over here and then run over here. And here will be the supply room. Patient gowns are usually located on the bottom shelf. There is a supply room for every department, so don't worry, you don't have to run and find the ER each time. You'll just have to look around. There'll be a sign that says supply room. You'll be able to figure it out. Next thing you want to do is take temperature and take heart rate. Now, you can either get those tools out from your tools button over here, but you can also just press E and you'll be automatically given them. Next, they might tell you to use the computer to report vital signs. The computer is always going to be in the room and it usually looks like this. You just press sign in, it'll come up with this login page, and then you will go here and then it automatically does that. And then it'll tell you the next thing to do, which is doctor's orders and x-ray. So you press X and it says wheel the patient to the x-ray room. So you can grab the wheelchair back out and you can walk them out all the way until you find the x-ray room. Now the map is getting reworked, so this tutorial might not hold up too well, but if you happen to be playing and watching this early on, this might be perfect for you, but yeah, don't rely on what I'm telling you too much. Once your patient's laying down, you can activate the x-ray machine by going out here and just pressing E. Oh, holding E, sorry. And then you can just watch as your patient has an x-ray. Okay, now it wants me to sign in and send the x-ray results to the doctor. So before we even get Tyler out of the x-ray room, we are going to go to this computer. We're going to go to this computer and we are going to log in and we're going to send results. So he does have a broken knee, I think. That's okay. We're going to grab our wheelchair back out and we will pick him up. We'll just jump around, knock him against a few walls, he'll be fine. He's already got a broken leg. Ain't nothing a broken hand hurt, you know? That made no sense in the English language. So we're going to take him back to the room we already had him in, and then we're going to place him down, and then a doctor will be on their way. Now, you might get an NPC doctor or a real player doctor. It really depends on how many players there are, and if you're in a private server, or, of course, okay, okay. You're gonna pray for a real person doctor because the NPCs, they're a little silly. Come on, Austin. Okay. If this happens, usually you can just be a bit patient and they will come in, but sometimes they're a little annoying. I wonder if I can... Okay, there you go. You just be patient and it will automatically clock over, and, you know, it says that he's gotten results. So they want an IV pain med and a saline IV. So we're going to run off. Oh, there we go, Austin. This is Quixie's med station. They're going to be all around the map, but for example purposes, this one is right next to my room. And we're going to look for IV pain med, which is this one, and then we're going to press dispense. You can press X on that, and then it'll just appear in your inventory. You're going to go back into the room, and then you're going to go over here. You're going to press saline, and then attach it, and then you'll get the IV pain meds, and you're going to just press on E. Now, he does want crackers, so that is another trip to the supply room. So we're going to run back out, go back to the supply room, and the crackers are maybe, no, okay. The crackers, they're somewhere. Oh wait, there they are. Dodoy, okay. The crackers are on top of the fridge for this one. So you're just going to grab the crackers, and oh, Austin's still jumping around. And you're going to take them back. Sometimes some things are a bit tricky to find in the supply room. Just try and look as hard as you can. If not, have a look through your tools, see if you can find it in there. And if you can't find that in either of those, go to another supply room and hope and pray. That's the only advice I can offer you. But once again, going back to the computer, there's a lot of going to the computers and just getting orders and stuff. But this one says to cast patient's leg, which we need to get a cast kit from the supply room, which is another trip. Hopefully we can find it this time. I don't think I've ever done a cast on a patient. So this is new for me, honestly, and I'm level 152, which is concerning that I've never done a cast. But we're going to place it on this tray, as it says, and then you're just going to grab the first thing it tells us, which is cushion roll. So we're going to click cushion roll. We're going to apply, going to hold E and apply cushion. We're going to take the plaster roll, and it wants us to soak it in the sink. Now, the sinks are usually outside, and the one over here is going to be all the way, it's actually just going to be here. It's going to be all the way over here. But sometimes there'll be a sink in a room. Sometimes you have to do a bit of a walk. But it's all really just dependent on whereabouts you are. Okay, now we're going to apply the plaster, holding E again. The plaster, I think I did mean to say plaster. We're going to apply the plaster. Oh my god! And now we're going to apply the cast roll. So we're going to pick it up. And once again, just holding E. It's really simple. And then to disconnect the IV, we just run back over here. We press E. And then printing the discharge papers. Oh my god, y'all, I cannot speak today. So the printer is usually somewhere out here, yep, and we're gonna go here, and then you have the option to do a consent form, birth certificate, discharge papers, and baby footprints. The one we want today is discharge papers. We're gonna wait for the printer to finish. Sometimes this bar is not that accurate to how long it takes for the printer to finish. Like, as you can see, like, I can pick it up now and it wasn't even finished, but you know, maybe that's a mechanic that I don't fully understand yet. Then you're going to take the papers back, give them to the patient, they will sign them and they'll hand it back, and then you're going to go find the brown filing box, which will just be on the bench near the printer. And then the final step is to send the patient home, which is pretty easy. You just run up to them and you press E, and they will go, you will wave, and you're going to get 20 XP. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If this was helpful, please do let me know once again. Make sure to read the description to see all my socials. There's a TikTok, there's a Discord. Doesn't that sound enticing? If there's any other tutorials you want from me, say you want to know how to be a doctor in Mabel Hospital, I will be on that. Just let me know in the comments and I will make that happen. I have every role unlocked. I play this game a disgusting amount. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye!